Okay, that is our timer. Oops, wrong headset. Give me a second, y'all. We're getting right to it, I promise. There, cool. Your phone's on the right mode. Putting everything on the right charger so we don't get interrupted during today's dev sesh. Putting on earphones, looking sure that's lo-fi. Awesome. And, okay. Still, I'm gonna figure this out one day. Where it just like works the second I do it. There we go. Really grindy today. Let's see if I can get that. Oh wait, I know why. There we go. It's crazy how much a ring light actually affects film quality. Well, anyway, what's going on, everybody? My name is Zach. This is Added Entertainment. Hope you're having a great Wednesday. Oh wow, I just got a picture on my photo reels I haven't seen in a very long time. All right, but today we are getting back into our usual game dev nonsense. Oh, there you go. Couldn't hear the music for a bit. And we're just going to be doing a continuation of what we did yesterday, which was just working on making the objects for the strength attribute for the game. So it's a quick recap of what we did yesterday. We spent maybe an hour or two just making sure this actually properly works. So it kind of works, kind of being like there's some bugs to it, but all we have to do now is just create an object that we can push. And then we also need to create an object that can be activated. So this one's going to be interesting because it depends on the direction the player's facing, which means I have to finally get around to fixing this one thing that I never got around to fixing, which is actually adding in a direction of where the player is facing. So I believe the X facing direction, or I think, yeah, the X facing direction is our front facing. So what I want to do is just add a child node. Get a static, we just need a mesh instance, guys, even a static body. There we go, mesh instance 3D, and we need to make this a quick cube. There we go. Move that a little bit forward and scale it down a little bit like this. And there we go. All right, that should give us a just general direction where our player's facing. And let me also set up a timer. I'm not gonna use my iPhone timer because I know it freaks people out. But we got our work time going on, got the base set up. Now let's just see how our player moves around. Oh, I was super wrong. I think, actually. Okay, let's just go into the Merlin player, and actually we need to go into the, that guy right here. Because this is the one that actually affects how we will move around. So I think what we need to do for that, at least, is just saying whenever we get a valid position, if we're setting the target, which set target is only called if new location is not null. And what we want to do is we want to rotate around the z-axis towards that position. So we could use look at, and oh sweet, it takes target vector 3 and it takes vector then up, which is used by default. So if we say just straight up target, will that work? Ooh, no, okay. So we're getting some nonsense, specifically because I just realized I'm rotating the entire character. What we need to do is just rotate the mesh instance. So if we're going to our point and click controller, do I have a reference to it, actually? I don't know if I do. Let's go to our scene, let's go to our player. Let me look at the mesh instance 3D, then we're looking at the base class. I don't, but I don't have to get a direct reference. What we can do is we could just do this, mesh instance 3D, look at, and that should straight up work. Okay, kind of. Learning what the front facing direction is now. It is this angle, so looking at our Merlin player, and looking at where we put our cube, it is the z-axis. That's actually our front facing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take our cube here, reset its transform to its base values, and just scale that guy in, like this. We got like a little visor going on here on our character. Then, there we go. Okay, we're getting somewhere. So the entire character is rotating to the point, which looks funny, honestly. But it's not exactly what we're trying to get at. Mostly, and I'm kind of addicted to doing this, dude. We are just trying to get it to rotate on the z-axis, or the y-axis actually. We want to rotate on the up and down. So look at, go over to our point and click controller. Let's just see what look at it does exactly. Sweet, the IntelliSense isn't working. There we go. Look at, makes it so the local forward axis negative z. Oh, okay, it's target position, local axis up. This vector say perpendicular to local forward axis. Oh, okay. Use model front, forward. Points to the target by default is the axis kind of fine. Target position cannot be sent in position, be 0 in direction. Okay, so local object is points. Universe got my mark, or may not work correctly. Oh wait. Did I just look at it? Makes a node, moves the node to a specified position, then rotates the node to point towards the target as per look at. Oh, we have look at from position. So, I don't know, maybe we can try this out. Use model front and false. Let's try that out, see if that's any different. And if not, all we have, is this a void or, it is a void. Can't get this exact position. I mean, what we could do is we could just, like, every time we look at it, just reset the player to be pointing upwards. So that's a lot of extra work, but it could just work and be janky. So let's try that out. Mesh instance 3D dot look at, oh yeah, from position. There we go. I think that's what's called, right? Look at, yeah, from position, and takes a vector 3 and takes a position, takes a target. Okay, let's just get the mesh instance, global position, and target is target. Let's see what that does. And let's comment out this one. Okay, did I spell that wrong? Oh, mesh instance 3. There we go. Okay, same diff. That's fine. There's probably a way we can just get this mathematically. Or I wonder if it's just, if we do global, I wonder if it's just, if it takes local, it'll fix that for some reason. Okay, that made it significantly worse. Alrighty, let's just see if we can get some kind of setup in the vector that just gets looking at, or at least from the position. Okay, let's see, angle 2, that's cool, that might be direction 2, distance squared 2. Angle 2 might be the one we want to do. Move towards normalized outer position, project reflected, rotated. Oh, look at that. Returns the result of rotating this vector around a given axis in radians. Okay. Maybe that's what we have to do. So let's get our, right here. Let's look at position instead. Let's get a, let's close these two. So we want rotated and we want angle 2. That's what we need. So let's get var look angle is equal to, let's do that, so we can typecast it is equal to the chart, or let's do mesh instance 3D dot, I guess rotation, that should be a vector 2, right? Yeah, it should just take a rotation, right? I just try to use AirPod controls. All right. Returns the result of rotating the vector on the given axis, given equals radians, but we rotate is what we want to get out of the end goal, or rotate is what we want to get at the very end, but what we need to do initially is to get angle 2. And that takes a vector as this point, and that's another one. There we go. Angle, that's not a spell angle, and that's really not a spell angle, angle 2. And let's get target, and then look angle variable is not, have to set type, okay. Oh, I do actually have to typecast it. Should be a vector 3, I think. It should return a vector 3. Oh no, it returns a flow. We want to set mesh instance dot mesh instance 3D dot what's it called? Rotated. We want to set its rotation equal to whatever its current rotation is around around our y-axis by that. So let's try that out. So rotation is equal to mesh instance 3D dot rotation. Oh god. Wait, no. That rotated around the x. Okay, cool. I got it. We're gonna get this. Rotated, and we're gonna take vector 3 dot up, comma look angle. Okay, real quick, just to verify we did everything correct. We got our look angle. It's just getting the angle 2 from the rotation, and that should just slow too. Okay, that could smooth it out later on. We're not worried about that right now. We're just straight up trying to get to work. So, last thing, angle 2 gives us that needs a method on the vector, and then rotated returns that. All right, this should work. Hopefully this can work. I don't think it worked. All right. Best instance and rotation. So we'll do that. Okay. Let's take a look at our Merlin player. Make sure the visor is still there. Yep. And if we look at our sandbox, we look at the 3D. Yep, the visor would be behind. So now what we need to do is just making sure this actually works. Maybe we can print look angle. And just get that. And let's see where this collide is coming from, actually. I'm pretty sure that's on the Merlin player. Now I think about it. Yeah, there it is. This is why you always use print debug, so you can actually see what you're working on. So it's 0. Okay. Okay, so we have the. Let's see. Trust normal vector pointing to that. I don't think I want that though. Because we have the direction it should. Well, we have the direction towards of how it should be facing, but I don't think that's exactly what we want. Returns the unassigned minimum angle to the given vector in radians. Yeah. So what we want to do is we want to take its current rotation, or we want to take its current forward-facing rotation. Because what we're doing right now is we're just getting whatever its current rotation is. And that is taking the mesh into effect. So let's go to our Merlin player, or really just our player object itself, and check out this mesh instance. And by default, transform. There we go. By default, its rotation is 0. What we want to do is we just want to get interior rotation. Okay, maybe, what am I missing here? Why doesn't this work? So a couple things we'll add a print debug. Oh, there's a bunch of zeros being printed too, I didn't realize that. Really need to fix it. I think it's Control-Shift F to find it. Nope, super wrong. Find files. Oh wait, no, I was right, it's Control-Shift F. Let's go print. What's the 0? Oh yeah, that's literally what I was just doing, dude. Okay, I'm losing my mind. What else is new? Print debug. I forgot why I was even in this. Why I was doing this printing side. Yeah, good. 0. Then angle 2 text target. Okay, sweet. So Why am I getting a... I'm not sure why it's doing that though. Let's try that one more time. Hey, Void Brat, welcome back. It's going interesting. I'm doing a lot of math right now. But yeah, we're just trying to figure out how to get the angle between two directions. And it's not going too hot. Well, what about you? It's been a while since you've been in the stream. How's your game going? You're still working on your narrative, right? Let's go to Maroon player real quick. And I'm just gonna quickly rotate our mesh here. And see if that changes things for some reason. Oh, it does. Super slightly, it does, okay. I'm going to guess that the reason for that is something I should look at the wiki for, actually. Give me that private window so I can look at that. Isn't crazy? That sounds like school. Hey, no, I appreciate you coming by. It was fun talking to you the last time you were in the chat. But that sounds like school. I'm assuming it's university you're talking about, or just any point of school is crazy. Let's see. Good angle 2. This is the math you need to learn when you're doing game development, and then just being stubborn and not actually spending time learning about it. I guess this is my way of learning. I find a problem and I just learn exactly what to do. That's exciting. You got stuck on behavior trees? Oh yeah, were you working in Unreal? Were you doing that? Yeah, and congrats on getting that. That's awesome. This is a huge achievement. I think someone else was just talking about that yesterday. That's awesome for y'all. You guys are accomplishing what I can never do. Well, it's because my brain don't work. Yeah. Congrats. What was it? I was just looking for this. I'm losing my mind again, dude. All right, angle 2. Here we go. Nope, it's the exact same thing. How does this math work, though? Let's see if I can find how to find the angle between two vectors. Yeah. What did I write before? Jesus, dude. All right. It is vector A is cosine of vector A times B divided by... Oh yeah, it's SOHCAHTOA. That tells you how long it's been since I've actually done that. Came with a new game idea and you use what you learned so far? Yo, right on. That's smart. To be honest, here's a little spoiler for what I'm doing with this. I was thinking about pivoting this game because I'm getting to the point of burnout way faster than I did with the other game. And knowing me, I know I'm just gonna keep coding and hacking away at it without enjoying it for a bit, which isn't fun. I'm doing this for fun. Yeah, but tell me about it. And it's Unreal stuff with behavior trees. Make sure you join the Discord. I actually know that shit. I can help you out. Okay. Let's look at Brian McLogan's video here. Let me get rid of this ad so Twitch doesn't freak out.
Then with the angle between two vectors. So Jack.
Oh, I haven't seen this dude since high school.
Right, we know we want to find the angle between 5, right?
I can't read that handwriting.
Okay. Then let's do the dot.
So what did you do? You did a cosine between that. You did that.
Product of u times.
Wait. Oh yeah, that's why. Because if it's 0, 0, and I'm just taking... Okay, 0's on the numerator, so I'd be dividing or I'd be multiplying. That's why it doesn't work. Dude, damn it. All right. This is what we have to fix. So I just need the mesh to look at the place I clicked without doing a whole bunch of extra nonsense on top of it. So what I'm gonna do is the initial thing I said was how I was gonna go about it, which is instead of doing all this nonsense and forgetting how basic division works, I'm going to do this right here, mesh instance 3D look at target, and then every single time that happens, I'm just gonna set dash instance 3D rotation is equal to vector 3 0 mesh instance 3D rotation y and 0. And I'm assuming that this will actually just... Hey, look at that, dude. It was as simple as that. I just had to do those 2 lines of code. The person working on multiple projects at once. Yeah, no, totally. I'm just doing that. I've been really trying to just hard focus on one project at a time because I'm learning like what you're learning right now, just actually finishing something. Also, welcome to the server, or welcome to the think tank. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, no, I want to just do a bunch of different things at the same time because it's fun working on new stuff. It's not good for finishing stuff, but it's fun for learning. This was so simple. It was just 2 lines of code. I was about to spend my time learning vector math, and I didn't have to do that, dude. Look at that. And I could just take whatever rotation that is, and I could just lerp it. Or better yet, what I could do is I could just have a completely separate object, rotate it to fix that. Catch me, but hack zoom doesn't feel good. Turn to a constant. This is a good value. Let's just go here and fix this. And just turn this into a const. There we go. And turn this into a const. There we go. And that fixes that because the ray felt fine when that worked. Logic rotating character in the direction that they're moving. Did it? I had logic for object breaking. No, that's what I'm fixing it today. Can click on navigable. I think I actually fixed that. Now I think about it. Yeah, no, it's like one of the things that always like trips me up when I'm finishing a project is I'm always wondering like if this is something I should be spending my time on, which is I'm not gonna say it's an invalid question, but I don't think it's a very productive question where like no matter what game project I'm working on, unless I'm just making the same game over and over and over again, I'm gonna learn from whatever I make. And it's just like at the beginning, like right now, this is now my job. This is fun. Like I'd like it to become my job, but I'm having fun with it right now. And that's the most important thing. So yeah, like one project at a time, but just like make stuff, really. Prototype. That's what I'm doing right now. Like even if this game doesn't really come together in the way I like it, I now have the setup for an ARPG, which is cool. And I'm definitely a way better. I'm really happy this works. This little rotation thing. This is so dumb, but I'm so happy it works. And maybe if I keep this like little kind of stuttery thing, it kind of is in line with the theme of the game. We'll keep that though. Let's actually work on the thing I want to work on today, which is pushing. So what I need to do is basically find out. That's a really good quote. No, actually, hold on. Can I pin that? No, I'm just gonna clip that later. It may not be worth it to you, but maybe to someone else, so hell yeah, it's worth it. Put that on a t-shirt. Do people still say that? I don't know what I'm saying. I'm not old enough to be saying that people still say that. Well, I did find out that a lot of people, or a lot of kids don't know what a Nintendo DS is anymore, and that bumps me out. That's not talking like I'm old. I'm not, I think. 22 old now? I don't know. Yeah, no, maybe once the merch drop finally happens. We're getting close to 100 followers. I don't know, maybe at 1,000 I'll do merch, or 1,000 subs or something like that. All right, pushing logic. We need to create a push object. Forgot what I did for that. I created this breakable object right here. So now I think all I need to do is just do the same thing. If I remember this correctly, go into objects right here. I have this breakable object, which is the one I created, but the puzzle object is the one that we need to create a new inherited scene from. There we go. And this one is going to be called push object. And then on top of that, instead of having the default script on top of it, the puzzle script, we are going to detach it, add a brand new script to it called push object, make sure it inherits from the puzzle object script. There we go. Create the object. Awesome. Now we just had to add in the other bits and pieces and randoms that I've created. This works now. This works. I'm pretty sure all of these works. Cool. Let's create this now. I call it variable object, I'm just gonna call this one push object. And what does this have to do? It just needs to be able to be pushed in a direction. And how does that work? Thank you. If a solution doesn't feel bad, if a solution works and it feels bad, it still works. That's what I'm learning right now. Just get it working. So we have to get the push object working, and the way that should function is depending on which side the player is closest to, just push in that direction. So if the player is it just needs to tell like what direction the player is like pushing the object from. So let's say we're at the left side. I guess we have to just check to see like, hey, is the player this far left of our objects or some threshold? Or better yet, let me again just do something I know will work instead of just trying to figure this out by default. So we're gonna add a couple of areas to these guys here. Area 3Ds. We're gonna call this one left detection. We're gonna call this one, we are gonna make this a box, or we're gonna give this a shape collider, or collision shape. I'm already figuring the name of nodes. And we're gonna make this a box by default. There we go. Duplicate that, get this one as right detection. And duplicate that, we got this one as up detection. And we got duplicate this one, and we got down detection. So what we can do is, or better yet, here's another thing that's less dumb. Sorry, this is working. Oh yeah, no, totally. It's like, one of the things that like actually got me to finish making the last game I made, the potato one, was just saying like, hey, even if I just moved a square, as more than doing literally nothing. Little victories matter a whole lot. A lot more than like, I guess people, or at least I wish more people took, what's it called? I wish more people took, I guess join like the little stuff that they went at. So we got left detection. We got, right detection. We got up detection. And then we got, let's see, the final thing should be down detection. And what I'm gonna do with all of these is it's basically just going to exist on the object. You can move these however you want. And what they will do is, depending on where you are closest to the object. Oh no, that was right. I just put left and right. It will push in that direction. And as long as you're not like actively in that direction. So it needs to do a couple things. Oh, that's down detection. It needs to check to see which one you are closest to, check if you're in that direction, and check to make sure you're not like pushing it or pulling it towards you in said direction. So, but if I want to make like pulling too, I have to make like, so like the character also moves back a certain amount too at the same time. Dude, I'm not even thinking about that. We're just like, you can push an object, and if not, you can reset it. So let's just straight up add the logic for this. It has all the bits and pieces inside that push rock. It has all the like the bits and pieces inside of it that require it to do certain things. But we just need to add in like the logic for how this works, and I also just need to see how I set up the different context menu nonsense because we don't need this anymore. No, we don't need the break logic, puzzle object. Don't need G right now. Player don't need Drew. Here we go. So this is a puzzle option list. This is different, and I was just gonna create a new option list for each of them rather than just populating it with. Oh wait, no. This is how I did it. I forgot. It was type break. It populates it with a bunch of different things. Okay, this is actually the right one. I actually did something like well yesterday. Holy crap. Okay, cool. This is gonna be easier than I thought. So what we have to do is we have to add in the case for this, which is push. Then what we have to do is we have to do that, and we have to take this bit, then we have to do that, and make sure it's the same thing, and we're gonna say push. There we go. And do that, sweet. And then what we're gonna say is okay. And now all it does is says like if we select that specific thing we want to do for it, then just do it. So what I want to do is on the puzzle thing, we're going to call the complete action. Or this is a func action. Oh wait, first off, I forgot there's lambdas in GD script now. I should probably be using this. Complete action and boop. Make sure it returns void for performance reasons, and call this super, which I'm pretty sure, yep, I remember. And what we want to do is we want to create a var. We want var array. Oh no, we want a var direction or detectors. Let's just call this one detectors, which is the type of markers. 3D. These are marker 3Ds. Yep, it's red. Cool. And it's going. Oh wait, no. It's going to be type array of marker 3Ds. There we go. And let's make that on ready as well. Or better yet, actually. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Yeah, let's do that on ready, and then let's set that equal to. Let's just put all these guys in a group. Because why not? It's my work chunk already. Let's see. Yesterday's I don't know, right? we're actually getting something done. Oh, you can't do groups of. Oh my god. All right, let's do this one as detectors. Let's just call it like that. That's going to definitely matter later on. Did I just. Oh, I keep muting my music. I forgot. I have this like little slide thing on my mouse here, and that's my volume control. And every single time I just like mute the music or just any notifications. Get tree, get nodes and group. And the group is called detectors. Oh, can I decide array type node? What? Oh, whack. Well, I mean, I guess they don't have to be marked 3D, so they can just be an array, and I can just get, right, they can just be a node. I guess I can get the direction to them. There we go. Let's just do, I don't want to handle this. I don't want to cache the direction, the location of the player every single time I do this. So I'm just going to do var player is equal to Merlin player is equal to get tree dot get nodes and group player. Then we get the 0th one. And that should be our player. And then we're going to do a for I in detectors. And let's get their direction. It's going to be. Then we're gonna just go here, and we're gonna say if chosen direction is equal to null, then chosen direction is equal to I. What else? If player dot global position dot distance to string to I dot global position is, we're gonna do a backslash here, less than let's see, player dot global. It's right here. We want chosen direction. Oh crap, okay. I guess you can't do a backslash when you're doing that. Or, there you go, I guess you have to finish the if statement before it allows it. Then what we're gonna do is we're going to say, alright, now chosen direction is equal to I. Like that. And after that for loop is completed, we just have to see which one it is, and I'll just run through a match statement. Match. I guess. Chosen direction dot. And inside there we'll go with left direction, or left detection. And then inside there, what do we want to do with that? We just want to print move left. Oh, no. Move left, or push left to say that. There. Then let's do one for right detection. Then we'll call this one print. Oh wait, if it's left, if we're detecting on the left side, we want to push, yeah, whatever. It's gonna have to be pushing in the opposite direction of like where they're facing. So right's gonna push to the left, and the left is gonna push to the right. Up detection. Then I know I'm gonna get screwed up on just spelling. So now, with all this set up, it should just straight up work. That's all I can really say. It should work. At least that's what I'm hoping for. So we go to our scene here. Let's go over to our push objects. And on our object mesh itself, let's make this a unique material. I guess it is unique by default. I make unique. There we go. And you also make unique. And we'll set this to, I don't know, like whatever I have in here. Purple's fine. Let's use purple for something else. I feel like I use purple. I use purple for the player. That's what I do. Make you black. There we go. And now if we go to our 3D scene here and we drag that guy in like that. And we just leave it like that. I think that's fine. Can push it up a little bit like so. Suss it out. Can highlight it. Push left. Hey, wait, hold up, hold up. Push up. Push right. Holy crap. Alright, cool. That worked. Like first try that worked. That's exciting, dude. Alright, now we just need to add in the parts where we can like say how far we can actually push stuff. Thank you. I'm appreciating the support right now, Void Brad. It's hyping me up. Push distance. Float. And then what we want to say is if we're pushing in the left direction, we want to, oh yeah, this is a, I forgot, this is a kinematic body 2D, so I have to be this complete action stuff I have to handle in a different way, which means this kind of has to have a punk physics process on top of it to make this actually work. We need move and slide. Alright. Or actually, we need a move and collide, I think. Motion, or actually, what's the difference between the two? I always forget. Move and collide and move and slide. Move and collide moves the body along in motion. Be free and independent. To be or free and independent, or no process motion speeds using delta. The body collides, it will stop if it collides, which is good. Oh, I guess I could just have like a push and pull action. I'm feeling it. Yeah, once you're in the game dev space, it's like learning music. I don't know if that's a really good comparison. You just kind of not unsee stuff. My brain's not working. I'm gonna say that so many times during the stream because it's true. So we got move and collide. In order to be frame independent and no physics process. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. And it just takes a motion vector. And oh, this is the one where we actually have to pass in a vector for it to work. Okay. Wait, why am I doing all that? Oh wait, yeah, so it actually collides with something as a physics object. Let's also add a timer to this. Well, no. Let's be real programmers here. We're gonna do a timer via script. What does move and collide again take for arguments? Short-term memory's not happening right now. Move and collide. Test only safe margin. I don't know what any of those. Oh, here we go. Test only body does not move, but there would be collision information. Oh, that's actually really cool. A safe margin, collision recovery. Recovery has collision. Okay. Max collisions. I don't need to know any of that. I just need to get the direction it's supposed to be, and we'll just know based on where we're going. So, if we are doing that, let's get a var move vector. Move direction. Let's type vector 3. And we want to say move and collide is equal to move direction. And we're going to say if you push left, it means you're actually moving to the right. So what we need to set is move direction. And I've said push distance. This is more just like let's see. So if we say we wanted to move push distance, and I guess we can get another export variable right here. Push rate. It's another float. And actually, this should be in, I think. Let's set that equal to 10 or 5. Let's say it moves 5 units per. So what we're going to do is we're going to say move direction is equal to push rate. That's what it is. Then what we need to do is get. Actually, we just need to do this at the very end of all this. So after the match runs, we need to do a get tree that create. Oh no, we need to do it in a way. Get tree that create timer times push distance. And timeout. Oh shoot. What's, oh wait, that's inside of it. There we go. Oh wait, that's why it won't work, because if it does that, it's gonna call immediately as the match statement happens. So we're going to put that there. And then afterwards, we are going to say move direction is equal to vector 3.0 there. So now we just have to do the same thing for each of these sections. I'm not gonna get rid of this on the actual topic, so I can just kind of know what's going on. And so for left is right, for right it is left. For pushing up, that's going to be, what is that? It's not physically going up and down. This is, okay, I don't know why I can't do this in my head. Let's go to push objects, go to 3D real quick, and just see how that transforms. So this moves it on the x-axis. Oh, dude! Oh my god! There it is. Because something about here. It's just straight up. Up is the negative. I'm pretty sure up is gonna be like the negative of the z or x-axis. So, let's see what this does. And we set up our time and our push distance. So let's say it lasts for 2 seconds, so it moves the units of 10. Let's just try this out, see if it works. Oh. Okay. I guess you do have to include delta. Come back! Okay, that went way too far. Alright, did I do that right? Push distance. Oh, yeah, no, wait. It moves at a rate of 5 units per frame. Okay, so if I was to check out how this works snapping wise, so like I take this and I like do this, what's it gonna do? Oh, it's not snapping. Let me use the snap, please. There we go. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, maybe I should just do 1 unit instead of 5 units. So this one, wait, again, I don't know how I was thinking about that. I just need to fix the up and down here. So oh dude, how did I forget about forward and backwards? My god. Okay, I should just call it forward and backwards too. Okay, that's embarrassing. Now let's try this out. You gone with you? Yeah! Slow as hell. But it works. I guess what I could do now is leave it like that. push distance is 2. Should travel just straight up 2 units over the course of a frame. That's what I'm hoping it does, at least. So if I do that, it's like, whoop, 1, 2. Let's try that actually. Let's set up some points on our field here that we can see. So let's create a couple. Actually, we got this right here, right? And it's like 1 unit, 2 units. So if I'm here and I wanted this to go 1, 2, it'd be down here. So we are going to just run off of the assumption how this should work, and we'll just compare it. Oh, these collide with me. That's why it's screwing me up, right? Okay, that is right. So it does move at the course of 1 unit. I just want to make that happen faster. I guess what I could do is I could just take... Right now it's just like, the push distance is based on the push rate. So I need this to be... It's being pushed at a rate of 2 units or 1 unit, and it's doing that over the course of 2 seconds. So if I wanted to travel 5 units over the course of 1 second, we're gonna have to do some really super basic math, which is speed is equal to distance over time. So if we need to travel 5 units in 1 second, distance over time is like that. But the problem is, what I want to do is I want to be able to control how many units we travel over a specific time frame. So like if I want to travel like, let's say I want to travel like 40 units in 1 second, like what is that gonna do? So the push rate needs to be 40, but it's just the push distance needs to be way less than that. We need to extrapolate traveling over 40 units in 1 second. And I don't know, I can't figure that out. I should write this down. Let's see if I can do mental math. It's been a while since I've actually tried. Yeah, I'm putting my knee up. That's how you know I'm focusing. We need to just... I'm gonna write this down. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Let's get a notepad open here. Boop. Oh yeah, that's when I was trying to fix my rocksmith. Didn't work. All right. No, better. Yeah, hold on. Let me use the true thinking man's tool for thinking. There we go. This is it. This is it. Oh yeah, no, same. This is why I went from science to art. It got so much worse. I saw my handwriting the other day. It's getting worse. I just need to actually practice like basic skill sets to come. So we need to travel a distance of 40 units in the course of 1 second. And the way our code currently works is we have the rate of travel, and then we also have the distance of how long that should travel. So what we basically need to do is we need to say, hey, we want you, this push distance thing right here, you're kind of our timer. And that push rate is like how many units? Maybe I just need to change my math around. But basically what we're trying to get at here is... Or is it just, it's just an exponential curve? Like, do I just need to... Well, we have 40 over 1. And then... There's 1 over 40. Maybe that's what we have to do it in. Wait. I just... Because this is just multiplying this per this, but maybe what this has to be is... ...40 units in that 1 second. Or better yet, we just need to travel 40 units in the span of 60 frames. Because that's a second. So maybe what we have to do is... We're already multiplying by those to make a frame independent. Do I just have to... 540 by 60? Because then in that second, we will... Yeah, I think that's it. I just have to divide 40 by 60, because then in that second... of like a frame of dependence, we'll have just that time that's traveled. So let's go to the calculator. Alright, let's see if I can do this in my head. 40 divided by 60, that would be what? That would be 0.66 repeated, right? Yeah. Okay. So I think what we have to do is for that push distance, it shouldn't be an exponent variable because we don't want that. What we want is we just want push rate. And we'll set that to something like 40. And then push distance doesn't equal anything. We'll say create time is equal to push distance. Push distance shouldn't exist, period. Or better yet, actually. Why don't we just make push distance in onReady? It means actually, that just means we can't customize it. Is equal to push rate divided by 60. There we go. Put that there. Because we don't want that as a cached variable up here. And let's just say that. Like, a good way for us to test this is just to see if this does work. And we move the same distance. Because if we set it to move 2 in that direction, okay, there we go. I didn't make it so I can just move through items. Yeah, someone wrong. Yeah, because I'm dividing 2 by 60. And yeah, that push distance happens way too fast too. So move direction. Push rate is equal to 2. How far the object will be pushed vector right by push distance. Push rate is equal to that. It just happens too fast, maybe? Oh yeah, because wait, what is this? This is how much time it would take to complete that push in a second. Or how many units, like, this is giving me the frame numbers. Like, if we were to literally cache this to 1 frame, this is our time. That's not exactly right, or it's like the way I did this isn't right. We're getting the rate per frame. It's just like we need to move this amount of distance per frame. So how do we go about that? How do we go about that? I think we're getting closer with that push rate divided by 60 thing. I'm thinking... Push rate. You should call this push distance, actually. Is push rate being used? Yeah, it's used everywhere. What's it? Let's search and replace. Control R. There. Okay. Push distance. That makes more sense to me. Complete action. Push distance is equal to divided by 60. It's like how fast we should move per. I just want that to take every frame. Oh, so maybe. Oh, wait. Maybe. So much. Basically, how much it would take in a second. Then what we have to do is we have to multiply. Oh, wait. Oh, I've changed things badly. Oh, now I see what I did wrong. Let's go back to this right there. Okay. Because I have my push distance right here. Yeah, push rate is equal to that. Push distance. Wait, what is push distance? This should be called push distance. This should be called push rate. That's hold on, let me fix that. This is really confusing now. This should be called push distance. This one should be called push rate. There we go. So what we want. What's wrong with you? Oh, push distance divided by 60. There we go. So what we want to do is we just want to know like how long it would take per frame. And then what we want to do is we want to multiply that by push time. We have to cache that actually. Let's go with that. And then there, push time is equal to, or do we even have to do that? Oh no, push time is something we do need to customize. At least export it. We need to do export there push time. So flow something equal to 1 second. Then what we need to do is we need to just take into consideration what that is. I think that should be it. Because what we're doing is we have the rate that it should be pushing at. That's what's happening right here. We have how much time we want to spend doing that push. And then if this works, and since we're doing the movement in the physics process, this is already locked to 60 FPS. We're just taking how much we want to travel in that 60 FPS. And we're taking how much time we want to do that. So if we know that, yeah, okay, that's what it is. Like right here, it's just how much time it takes per frame. And then how fast we want that to happen. That's what it is. Okay. So if we need this to happen in half a frame, we need to divide that too. So let's just test this out to see if this works. Because if that does work, let's see. Add a variable to customize. Frame time. Because I think if I did this right, we should just get the same result we had last time, but it will now just oh yeah, it should just give us the same result as last time. It did not. Okay, why not? That's wrong. That happened. here too. See if that happens after just 1 second. Oh, I did push up. I forgot. I didn't put the. Where did I put the timeout right for? I put that in push left. Yeah, I put in the wrong one. Okay, so we can only really chest up and down right now. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's try this out right here. Then. All right, run it. Go. At least that's happening. All right. It's like it's just straight not moving. I really want to figure this out because I thought that would work. It's like it's moving a 60th of its distance once every frame. Let's clean this up right here. Let's get a collapse on that. Let's get this done out as well, because at least we know the timer's firing off. Alright, let's just say, direction, snap, label, vector, 3.0. There we go. Should play. Alright, what? Wait, dude, what? Okay, now that's... Is it just not moving now? Is it colliding, like, instantaneously and that's why it's freaking out? It is. Or it's just... It's stopping. Okay, wait, hold on. This might change a couple things. Let's try moving the object to there. A little farther away from our spawn point, but where'd I put it? There you go. Yeah, now that's immediately 0. Is it? Oh, is it because it's such a small number? Maybe. What if I do that? Try that out, see what that does. Go, 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 go. Oh, it's just straight up 0. Why is it 0? Is it... Dude, okay, hold up. This is getting more and more interesting. So we have push distance, which is an integer. What if I make that flip? Hey, Safe, what's good? Turkish Duolingo has not taught you new words or grammar in the last 2 lessons. I am sorry to hear that. What about your aunt? Is she still trolling you or is she helping you out? It's like, is the number too small? I mean, 2 divided by 60 isn't a big number, but it shouldn't be like impossibly small at least. Hey, wait, hold up. Dude, okay, I fixed it. That's huge. All right, so it just needed to be a float instead of an int. Okay, that's good to know. Awesome. You can get rid of that. Let's see. You kind of just went back and explain some stuff. All right, I get that, I'm trying to learn it all. Make it a little personal. Hold on, let me fix these item objects real quick. The fact that a class with the players starting to annoy me. There we go. Okay, now I should be able to walk through our items. Why? I said you can't collide with that. Alright, maybe it's just the player too. Let's see this play. Okay. Do you think America might collapse soon? It depends. Why is it the nav agent that's freaking out? Okay, I don't know what's going on there. I'm not gonna lie. After the insurrection, wherever you stand on that politically, really, I think like one of the biggest things that was, or at least one of the things that was the scariest about that to me was just how like one of the worst things, or at least I guess legally, I mean there's I think worse things morally, but one of the like the worst things you can do legally is commit treason. And the insurrection, like most of the people got off without going to prison. And while like America has what it has, I guess economically, I think that's what's the scariest thing to me. It's just like it was the Capitol building. Like that's supposed to be like one of the bigger government establishments in the U.S. And like if you can go there, raid that, and get off almost scot-free, then like it's stopping something worse from happening. Hazard new camera bridges. Yeah, no, it was just mostly like I'm addicted to doing this. To answer your question, it's just like I don't really know. After the Capitol riots and just kind of showing how treason was, you could commit treason and almost get away with it. I'm saying almost like as in like not actually getting either jail time or just not getting jail time, period. I think it sets a really bad precedent for just like the difference between like protesting when there's like really genuine bad political discourse and protesting where like no one is, I guess like the country's not the country wasn't in like a good spot, but it was in a somewhat stable spot, and it's just like that's like kind of, I guess, telling of a, I don't know, it sets a really bad precedent. I don't know how I feel about it. Get me talking political on my streams. That's something I try to avoid. You're trying to get more tips for how to start your own country. What was I gonna do here? Oh yeah, now to figure out that push math, and it seems like it worked. I wonder if I even had to do this part, and I could just multiply the push distance by delta. But by doing it here, I have more customization. Yeah, I'm 60. Got that. Cool. Where is push rate being calculated here? Nice. Now the other thing to do is just change this around and see if we can actually get that. If it moves 10 units in 1 second. Because if this works, yeah, good for me. If it doesn't, eh. Oh, yeah. Nice. Okay, let's see if we can get it to move 10 units in 5 seconds. Crap. Okay. Push distance, how fast? The object push time. Push rate. 0.6 units in. Well, no, it's 10. It should still be. Oh god. Okay, stop there. It should still be 10 divided by 60. Because like the rate of movement, or at least for move direction, that's only. Oh, wait, that's a problem. I'm doing this in the factor of 1 second. I'm not considering, like, the course of 2 seconds. That's a big thing. Oh, okay, that's what I need to do. So this is, like, 60 frames in a second. Let's say you're trying to do more than that. You need to multiply it by push time. to get the true value of what you're doing. So now we should be able to just crank this down to like 10 units in 5 seconds rather than going clean off the map. So let's try that out. So that should get up to 300 exactly, 301, that's fine. But yeah, awesome. That's exactly what we wanted to happen. So we got that working now, which is cool. Yeah, all right, that's actually done. So as long as we just set how far we want it to go, and then how long we want the travel time to be, we should be good. So I'm gonna actually add that in now. Make a pushable object. That's literally it. Let's go to Discord. I'm not Discord. Let's open GitHub real quick. Edit pushable objects. Okay, cool. We gotta do some weird math. It'll work. The last thing is to make a lever or pressure plate that opens and change the state of another object. How long are we gonna do this? I'm gonna take a quick 5-minute break, get some water, and just chill out for a bit. Then we're gonna add in that last piece because I think doing that, and that just like adds like a gate we can change, or we could connect it to one of the breakable objects and just make it break. I think that will complete what we have to do for the sprint, and then we can start working on the warrior, which is just more design. And then once we get to the part where we actually like design combat systems and armor, we can see where we're at the game, because we're getting to the point where it's just like we're just adding stuff right now, and it's kind of boring adding stuff, but we're getting somewhere. Like again, worst case scenario, if we pivot, we have a really good frame for some kind of puzzle game right now, which is cool. We may make a puzzle game. I don't know. We have an inventory system, and we have an inventory system, a point and click system, and we have a bunch of objects we can push. We might make a puzzle game. I don't know. But yeah, I'll be back in a sec. Gonna get some water, just make sure my eyes don't melt, turn off my camera so my camera doesn't melt. But yeah. finish this up. Oop, camera's off. We have one last thing, which is just the activation object. I was gonna have to like be reliant on just like strength and stuff, but if you can reach the object or do something to cause it to activate, I think that's fine as is. So we're gonna just try that out by creating something like a lever, and we're gonna use our breakable object to act as a receiver to that lever. So first thing we gotta do is we have to create another puzzle object, like that. Then we have to create a new inherited scene out of it. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go to our object mesh, make sure that this guy is unique, and same thing for his material. Then we'll make that material some random color. I don't think I've used orange yet, right? I've used orange, but only for the items before they become full items. Hey, and thanks for the great progress, Lloyd Brad. Seriously. Set that to that, and set it to orange. We just got that axis. We'll leave that as it is. We'll call this one, I guess, lever object. And then we are going to do the same thing, where we just detach a script. Actually, I don't think we even necessarily need to change. I don't think we even necessarily need to use anything outside of the default object, because for the other things I had like activation be its own unique thing. But just for actually talking with the lever objects, we could just see how activation works if we just mess with something. So let's call this one, highlight material should be something. I don't know why that keeps getting reset whenever I create a new one. Object name, let's call this one lever. That's not how you spell lever. That's also not how you spell lever. This is how you spell lever. Object type, lever. Remote ID, this is the important one. I don't have any specific thing I was gonna do for this, so I'll just set it to like 0. And it is not receiving. Or I'll set this to 1, and we're gonna say it's not receiving. But what we need to do now is we need to create a new thing on our signal bus, which we have here in our scripts folder, and we got our auto loads, and we got our signal bus. We need to create a function that allows objects with like specific IDs to talk to each other. So what I'm going to do for that is under our inventory bits and bobs that we have right here, I'm going to create another signal, and I'm just going to do this from class signal activate remote. Let's see, remote activate. Remote activate, and we're going to call this, we're going to say ID, and it's going to be of type, or let's see, I think I go object ID, or whatever I called it here. Remote ID. Say remote ID, and that's going to be type in. Then we are going to add a func emit remote activate. It's going to take a remote ID. And it's going to return void, and inside that, what you're going to do is going to emit remote activate, and emit remote ID. There we go. Okay, so what we're going to do with that now is if we go to something like, here we go. If we go to our puzzle object in general, what we want to do is on ready, we want to see if receiving is equal to true. Then we want to get our signal bus manager dot remote activate dot connect to complete action. There. And it's going to take remote IDs, type in is equal to nothing by default. And that's a really good point. I should actually write down. Let me let's see. quickly set that up in the what's it? Remote ID setting. Where'd I put it? Oh wait, remote ID is a string. Okay, cool. I just put one as it. Let's see. This be under signal bus. We have. It should be a type string. There we go. And you should be of type string as well. Sweet. And we're going to say on this one right here. Or on our puzzle objects, we want to say action ID. Type string. And it is. Well, I guess. Now to think about it. Oh, let's take it as well. Now that I'm thinking about it, well, it requires something if I do this, so I'm just gonna set that equal to just an empty string. And then on pass, we're going to say nah, actually, here, just what we're gonna do. We're not gonna do that here. That's fine. We're not gonna require it here. Instead, what we're going to do is we're gonna add another func called remote complete action. There we go. And that's gonna take a remote ID. Actually, no, better yet, on remote activate. There we go. And set that right here. Sweet. And this returns a void before it does that shit. On remote activate, what we need to do is we're gonna say if remote ID is equal to remote. Oh. Can I just call this ID? Alright, let's call it pass ID. If remote ID is equal to pass ID, then complete action. Yep, that should be it actually. Remote activate, sweet. So now whenever we go to our signal bus here, and if we do something, like our action specifically, we will do remote activate. Oh wait, hold on, I just realized. I have this whole receiving and transmitting thing set up for it. Let's, instead of saying receiving, because I think I haven't done anything with that yet. Show the fact that it exists, right? Yeah. Let's call this one transmitter. Oh. Oh, okay, yeah, no, that makes more sense. So if receiving is equal to true, then signal bus manager remote activate. Okay. Okay, now this is making more sense. Because what I need to do is I just need to go to our lever object here. Make sure that this is complete because we have the remote, we have complete action. We say customized on the inherited scene. Let's go and set it up so if we're receiving a connected signal on remote activates with calls, and if it's current ID, then let's complete action. What we want to do is make it so the lever and the plate will just by default transmit a signal based on whatever we have set up for it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to our lever object here, going to create a brand new script. It's going to get inherit from puzzle object. There we go. create a class and lever object. And then what we're gonna do is just kind of follow the pattern we did like that. So we have our func complete action right here. And used to use super. There we go. And what does this need to do whenever it's activated? Okay. Oh, I guess what I could do is actually this one I need to do specific signal bus that signal bus manager dot emit remote activate, and then we're going to plug in our remote ID into that. So now whenever the lever is actually pressed, that will happen. The lever object is set up to use everything else we have set up for this. We have object name is lever, highlight material. I don't know why this keeps disabling itself. Maybe it's on the puzzle object itself and I just didn't fix that. Oh, it's there. Okay, it's just broken for some reason. Okay, object type, lever, remote ID, we will set that up in world. Receiving is off, excuse me, by default. So let's now go to the context menu. Here it is. Then under here, no, this is point and click controller. Interactable context menu, there it is. Let's go here. We got puzzles, that's good. Now let's go here. Let's get lever as our thing that we have right here. And this. That. There we go. Set item assembled. And yeah, that's fine. Yep. Oh yeah, I need to change something. So we got push break, and this one should be activated. There we go. Yeah. Okay. This should work. Now if we go to our, so check out our level matrix orange, great. We go to our sandbox level here. We create another breakable object right here. Grab that guy, move it down a little bit, turn off the snapping so we can actually just move it without it breaking. Call this one remote rock and set its remote rock ID to be test, like that, and set it to be receiving. Then we want to grab ourselves a, this needs to be moved to scripts. There we go. And if we go to our scenes, we go to objects and grab our lever object here. Make sure this is set up properly. Object name lever. Let's call this one like detonator. So type lever, remote ID will be test, and it's not receiving. So if I run the game and we interact with this lever here, dude, it actually worked. That's hype. Alright. That's super easy to implement too. Which means my system actually worked. Yo! Alright, let's back that up. Let's actually hold on. Added lever object to game. Remote activation system works. Sweet. Alright. So we got that set up now. Now let's go to our Notion board. Oh, this classifies puzzles under interactions and hard strength. Sweet. That is now completed. Now we can work on these next two pieces in this order. And that gives us a lot more time for the sprint. But I think next stream, we're going to just be working on code cleanup because I'm getting back to a point where I have no idea what a lot of stuff does. And I'm implementing without fixing, which isn't good. The zoom doesn't feel smooth. I do need to fix that, but that's later. That's later. Necessary collisions, make sure player can only click on navigable land. I think I fixed that. We need to just double check that. Interactable context menu. Make interaction list for each type of object. Yeah. that's what I was wondering about that functionalities for items that drop more in case. Did I do that already? Oh, in more than one piece. That's something you fix too. Fix so the dictionary stores a copy of the resource and not the actual one. Did I fix that? I might have fixed that. Yeah. I think it. Okay. There's a lot of stuff that we just need to fix that we'll work towards later. But I think for today, we did pretty well. We implemented the rest of our puzzle objects so we can actually start doing a little more for when we start designing the dungeons and having the level setup. But now all we have to do is kind of one of the main major parts of the game, which is actually designing kind of the skeleton for how a character should work and actually doing the combat system, which is pretty exciting. But yeah, that's going to do it for today, guys. Thanks to everyone who hopped in. Of course, we're going to do our thank yous to end the stream. Special thanks to Voidbrat for breaking the streak and joining not only the server, but the stream as well. I did that in the wrong order, but it's good to see you again. Yeah, seriously, anytime you need help, just add me. I need to be more active in the server. I do kind of stalk it sometimes, but you guys keep it alive, which is awesome. Thanks. And good luck on finishing up the rest of school. You should be super proud of yourself for that. And of course, special thanks to Safe for hopping in the YouTube chat. I hope your Turkish Legends go well and your plans for developing your own country goes well too. I'm definitely not the person to ask about political stuff, but yeah, that's all I really have to say. Either way, I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you're staying cool or warm, whatever you prefer, on whatever part of the world you're on. I just put water on myself. And I will see you tomorrow at the same time, 11 a.m. PST. But I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.